people assume your decisions are always right as an entrepreneur. Somebody's been around for a long time. It's like, I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I'm going to make a decision. Or people would say, well, what did you do when this happened to you? It's like, that's never happened to me, but here's what I would do. Just because it might not be the right answer, but you have to make a decision, right? You just have to move forward. So.
When it comes to this business, a lot of that is, but the power of actually making a decision. Because I think when you're in charge or when it's all on you, you have to make a decision. And I think, middle management and I don't want to say underlings, but the employee tree, whatever you want to call it.
Sounds good.
What separates is people that can actually make a decision versus just waiting for a decision to be made. And I know even in my business, it's just like, for God, somebody make a fucking decision.
Yeah.
Like, because that's the most exhausting thing to me is just always you have to be the guy to say left or right.
Yeah.
And there's a great scene in that movie, Battle for Los Angeles. It's an alien movie, whatever. But
that's the greatest movie you can name right now.
I've never seen it, but I want to watch it.
For this point, because there's a scene where there's this old grizzly staff sergeant talking to a young lieutenant, and he's like, "Sir, say left, go right. I don't care. Just make a decision, and I'll follow you wherever you want to go." And I know you're right. It's an alien movie. It's kind of stupid, but it's so relevant because as a leader, as a business owner, it's like standing still, you're going to die. Left, right, it doesn't matter. Just go pick a lane. So.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of the skills that I've learned along the way is like you just have to make decisions. Like sometimes, like people assume your decisions are always right as an entrepreneur. Somebody's been around for a long time. It's like, I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I'm going to make a decision. Or people would say, well, what did you do when this happened to you? It's like, that's never happened to me, but here's what I would do. Just because it might not be the right answer, but you have to make a decision, right? You just have to move forward. So.
Blackstone, I'll never forget. I'll probably tell the story way too much, but I'm going to tell it again. When my first time meeting the guy that was he had $1 billion authority, check signing authority at Blackstone. And we went and had drinks, and I was on my way to the hockey game, the New York Rangers game with our law firm. And we're standing on the curb, and I'm about to try to hail a cab, which I really screwed up, and he had to do it for me. And he goes, Tim, listen. The bottom line is at Blackstone, we hire the smartest people in the world, and we expect them to be wrong at least 30% of the time. He goes, the key is you must be confident enough to acknowledge your mistakes and stop it. And that's where entrepreneurs go wrong. Something's not working. They think they're going to be perfect, right? A Hall of Fame baseball player, best case, 30% of the time is successful at the plate. Best case. Some of them, like 26% of the time, 265 batting averages, right? But entrepreneurs, for some reason, every business decision is like stepping to the plate.
Yeah.
And they think that they're going to be 1,000%.
Right.
And you just can't. And you have to just own that, accept that. But like you guys are saying, be okay with being wrong. But if you decide to go left and you start getting shot at, don't keep going left. Stop, go back, and go right.